And we are underway in Buffalo. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside. At the 45-yard line.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
Alert, alert, alert.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
At the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
56, 56. Look out.
They run the counter with Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
5 wide.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7.
Alert.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Round 80.
Now Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the air, Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Allen now looks to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Flowers going to go in motion right. After the interception, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. No score after one on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, come on.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Listen up. Hey, report. No, we changed it.
Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Flowers going to go in motion right.
You at X. Report.
Throwing is Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
We changed it.
To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Jackson to Bateman there, 1st down Ravens. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
A 1st down carry for Henry. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on 1 run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
That's complete. Left side to Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
No, it's not. What? Lane. It's not.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
What? 180. What? 180. What is it?
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and 10.
No. 180. 180. What is it?
Jackson now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
You at what? 180. Yeah. Hey. You change it.
Here's Jackson. That is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Set to kick off.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
No, we change it. Right shot. 13.
Here's Jackson to throw. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Third and 4. Inside handoff, Henry. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Sit on. 180. Nice hot. Hey, come on. Go ahead,
Flowers going to go in motion right.
Yeah. Nice hot.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on fourth. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
180. Nice hot.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Henry running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Hey. You change it.
Now it's Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You. Go.
Now Jackson. And he is going to have the Ravens first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 180.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
DC ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. 180. Run a shot. You change it. Sit
They'll
on.
bring a receiver in motion left.
Run a shot. Report. 180. Run a shot. Sit up.
Jackson from the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Bills, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now Allen. Into the hands of Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. This is caught. It's Cooks. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Now 1st and goal. To throw is Allen. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for
Throwing, Allen. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Bills 8.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 2. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
58 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
The Bills are lining up for a
Allen.
conversion.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So with a second to play, they essentially need a recovery and a run back. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.